I've boiled down to why this one reason why real estate agents end up failing, no matter if you're a new agent to experience, it always comes down to this one thing. And this video is going to be so important for you to elevate your business because it's going to allow you to have more consistency. And not only that, you're actually going to end up having more free time to spend with your friends and family. And I guarantee you that it will become more efficient if you adopt what I'm going to be teaching here in this video. Hey everyone, what's going on? It's Russell Mortlock here with the Apex Group, and this is probably the most important video that you're going to watch this year on building your real estate business. It's something that you can implement today, and I can guarantee if you stick to what I'm going to be teaching you in this video, you will elevate your business and end up having more free time to spend with your friends and family. I know me as a real estate agent, my first year, I took 4 days off, and those days I was actually still working. I'm at my brother's wedding, still negotiating deals. And that's not what we got into this business. Yes, we're here to elevate our income, learn all the skills of what being a real estate agent is, and serve people, make sure you guide them into making the biggest decision that they do throughout their lives. But we don't do it to work ourselves to the point where we end up absolutely hating this career. And that happens to so many real estate agents. So if I'm hitting on a whole bunch of points right now that are going off in your brain and you're feeling like that, well, you're going to want to stick around all the way to the end because I'm going to be sharing exactly how you can get away from that. And the craziest part, it is super simple in order for you to adopt what I'm just saying, and that is developing a schedule. This is the realtor's worst nightmare. We have total control and autonomy over our schedule, and for almost every single real estate agent, having that control is the worst thing for them. I know a lot of people get into this business because you're able to be your own boss, you're able to decide what hours you want to work. But not actually having a schedule leads you to working times when you potentially should be off and resting and recovering, or to not actually getting anything done because you don't have a routine to maintain, and then your sales go through massive ebbs and flows. So adopting a schedule is the best thing to implement into your business if you seem to be continuously riding that roller coaster of getting sales and not getting sales. So let's highlight the main points of having a rockstar real estate schedule that's going to elevate your business. Step number one is identify if you're an early bird or a night owl. So for me personally, I love getting up really early. Like as I'm recording this, this is a really early time of day because this is the only time I'm going to get to be able to do this because I have all my other realtor activities I still got to do today. But there's a lot of people that for their circadian rhythm or however their body operates, being a night owl is seen when they be at their best. And this can be really highly effective because if you're someone that's working later in the night, you're going to get not disturbed and you're going to be able to really focus. So I'm not a person that says you have to get up early and go to bed early in order to be a high achiever. I think it totally depends down to what works best for you. Like no difference than your prospecting methods as a real estate agent. If you're a night owl, make your schedule around being a night owl. Just make sure you do what you say. Step number 2 is prioritize your day. You want to do your hardest and most important things first. And what does that mean? Is prospecting. You following up with clients or you responding to that agent showing request does not need to be done immediately. You can answer those people later on in the day and they still have tons of time in order to get back. I find this way more efficient. In my schedule, I get back to clients and people between 11 a.m. and 12 p.m. during the week, and that's set in stone. I don't answer any other agents until that time because in my morning I am prospecting and getting new business and I don't want any interruptions. The next step is you do have to understand as a real estate agent that you do need to leave some time allocated in order to fill up 4 appointments. So what I tell every one of my clients is, hey, my schedule after 2 p.m. is available until 6 p.m. to do showings and to go on appointments. I'm available at these times. And instead of asking your prospects what time works best for them or when you can go, during the week, I prime every single one of my clients that, hey, from 2 till 6 is when we can go on showings and when we can do appointments. And why do I make it that way? Because if it's an absolute necessity for people to get into properties, I guarantee that they're going to make time for you to go in. And yeah, it can be a little bit tricky when with other people's schedule, but I always let everyone know from day one, this is the expectations of when we're going to be able to do what we need to do. And being efficient like that means that you're going to get a higher service because it's going to be a repeatable process. And then that's why generally on the weekends, I do leave those days open in order to serve clients if they do need to go into the morning and meet at those times. The next point you need to highlight is consistency is key. I know it can be really difficult, especially for me being an early riser. If I'm working on a deal or negotiating a deal till like 11 a.m., 12 p.m. some nights, trying to get things done in a timely fashion before the deadline on offer dates, it can make it really difficult to get up in the morning, but you have to get consistent with it, knowing that, hey, maybe tonight I got to work a little bit extra. So the next day, if you have the opportunity, you shut it down a little bit early so you can rest and recover. And that leads me to my next point. You want to make sure that you have a day that is for you. And I've tried this many different ways, and really it does come down to what goals you're trying to achieve, but having rest and recovery is so important as a real estate agent. It's really easy to get burnt out. For me, I try to take Sundays off. Does that happen every single time? And do I have clients that that's the only time that they're able to go? Yes, and I make that flexible. That's why I have an excellent business partner that I'm able to pass that stuff out on if I really need a rest and recovery day. And that's where we have really good communication with each other where, hey, if he's feeling a little overworked or a little overtired, awesome. I step in and I take his clients for those couple days so he can get some rest, or vice versa. So getting a business partner is really important in order for you to be able to have that rest and recovery days. But as a solo agent, this may not be possible, but that's where you just have to communicate to your clients that, hey, one day a week, I need time off so I can rest and recover, especially being with my family. And whatever that means to you and whatever goals you're trying to achieve, your schedule has to be outlined to that. This could be to the real estate agent that's only looking, hey, I do this just to make $80,000, $100,000 a year, and I can only work about 20 hours a week. I'm still a full-time mom. I got 4 kids. Being a super mom, busting it down, but I'm still able to help provide and make a good income for my family. That's super important in today's world where everything is so expensive. So your schedule has to be in line with exactly your goals. If you're someone that's wanting to make $250,000, $300,000 as an agent, well, everyone else in your circle, and especially your partners and your family, are going to have to understand that, hey, I have to dedicate a lot of time to this until I learn how to monetize and hire other people to get back some time. Like I said at the start of the video, this can be the biggest difference, no matter if you're a new or experienced agent, for you to eliminate the ebbs and flows from your real estate business. Implementing a consistent schedule, I can't stress this enough, is going to be a game changer. Make sure it's in line with exactly what is going to work best for you, your personality, your body, and what schedule you enjoy so you're able to continue to do it. No difference than any prospecting method. If you hate door knocking and you don't go out there, there's a difference between not working hard and just facing a whole bunch of resistance. In our industry, you're going to have to do things you don't like, but learn to do the ones that you do enjoy. So for me, cold calling, I can sit there and cold call all day, but going out and door knocking, I do have some resistance there. And for the people that are wanting to elevate their business and they've tried everything, they've taken other coaching, they've subscribed to other people, and they're still not converting their leads as good as they want, or not getting the actual first-hand sales training that is applicable in today's world and actually working for a real estate agent. It's some person 20 years ago teaching the same tactics. Well, then you're going to want to join the Apex group. Make a comment down below that you're wanting to join the group, and I'll send you the link directly so you're able to join the community. But then for the people doing around 10 transactions a year that want to elevate their real estate business and get to that 20, 30 deals annually mark, and you want to partner with us, we'll book a call with me down below and we can unpack if you'll be a right fit to join the team.